Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video, and I'm about to leave and go back to school from our winter break. So I thought that now would be a great time for me to go ahead and make a video about my first semester of college at Bethune-Cookman. I always wanted to make a video wearing the shirt of the school I go to, but you know, it's a lot of knickknacks and yeah. But we ain't gonna complain. My 2017, I think we left right before 2018. So yeah, 2017 first semester of college was great. I actually ended my first semester of college with a 3.9 GPA. So I was aiming for a 4.0. However, who's gonna complain about a 3.9? I did great. I ended with the 3.9 GPA. My B was actually in one of the classes that I should have guaranteed myself to make an A in. However, that's what happens when you have to fall on your face and learn. Because you know what? I learned my lesson. I missed that class. One time I didn't go to class because it was just at 8 a.m. and I was like, wow. Like walking, it's so far from my dorm, and I'm like, wow. And it's like an intense workout class or something like that. She'd be having us working out, and I wasn't feeling it that morning. So I said, my grade is wonderful. I can miss one day. Fine. And I could have. Then I missed another day because I was actually having cramps. Crazy cramps. And I was like, okay, I was still good. I still had my 96. Everything was great. Then one day I came back home. It was actually Thanksgiving break, right? This is crazy how fast things can go downhill. I had a 96 in that class. Thanksgiving break, I came back home, and I was actually forced to stay home for an extra day, and I had to miss the class on Monday, right? Well, when I missed that third day, it brought my grade down. So, it brought my grade down to a 90, and then when I took my final, I didn't get 100. So, you know, things weighed in, and my grade actually wasn't like low. It was actually an 89, but it's still the simple fact that grade I should have had 100 in the class. But who's gonna complain? I just know that next semester I have to come with my stuff. Right. How I've been getting messages like from a couple of y'all, which is great. I'm glad that y'all are choosing to utilize my social media sites because I'm always on there. And I did say 2018 I'm just gonna try to come harder with my YouTube. I'm not going to try to talk too much and say what I'm going to do and when I'm going to make videos, because when I talk, I never do. So hopefully I do better though with making videos and all of that type of stuff. But I know that a lot of people have been adding me on Snapchat, and I have to get used to it, right? Because when random people add me on Snapchat, usually I'm like, who are you? How you get my Snapchat? And it says you added me by username, so who gave you my username? And people like, I got it from Instagram, or I got it from YouTube. I'm like, oh, sorry, hi, I'm not mean. But yeah, so I know a lot of y'all been messaging me, asking me how. How did you get a 3.9? Was it hard? And stuff like that. And I know that I watched a lot of YouTube videos prior to going to college, and I wanted to know how this light is horrible. I don't like the shiny face look. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I learned that discipline is the thing when it comes to making your grades and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people think, I did get a lot of messages like, you so smart, which I am smart, and I'm not going to knock myself, but also it's a lot about discipline, and sometimes you have to teach yourself. You can't always depend on your professors to teach you everything. Sometimes you have to go further into things yourself, get you a tutor, or get online. Because I'm not really fond of finding somebody to tutor me or stuff like that. I like to get online and find out myself in my bed, and then I'll teach myself like that. So, yeah, really, how did I make my 3.9 GPA? I just made sure that I studied. And this is really the key. Like, I studied. Back in high school, if somebody told me I could get good grades by studying, I would be like, no. But I did. I studied, and I made sure I dedicated at least 15 minutes a day to studying some piece of information. Something has to get studied in my day. And if I didn't study in a day, if I slept all day, because if I'm not studying, I'm sleeping all day. I'm never one to just sit on social media all day. I sit on social media half the day. Okay? It's a difference. And I just make sure I study something. Okay? So if you know it, still study it. It's not gonna hurt to go over things. That's that. And also I think something that also helped me with my high GPA is this actually is a requested video. Huh? 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 I changed it and I said first semester recap, but people want to know. It was requested by two, I don't want to say girls, young ladies. How did I get my 3.9 GPA? That's what it was. And was it hard? So I decided to mush everything in. But another thing that I did make sure I didn't do was I stayed away from the party scenes. But me personally, when I was growing up, I was never even really allowed to go to parties like that. That was just like my mom was never like, oh yeah, you can go to here, you can go to this one and stuff like that. So I just never went to parties. I was never a party girl. And when I did start going to parties, it was like my 11th grade year. Because when I was in the 10th grade, I was homeschooled. I was so bad. I wasn't even allowed to go to football games. Yeah, it was like my 11th grade year. And I was like, yeah, maybe if I grew up in this environment, I'd start liking it. But I did not like it. Like, I did not like parties, and I do not like them. And when I went to college, when I first started, past semester, I went to 2 parties. One of them was, I can't keep remember. I'm trying to remember. I went to 2 parties, but one night we was party hopping, so it was like 3 parties total. But one of those parties was not good because as soon as I stepped in there, it was hot. So that was my first party of the semester, and I was like, I'm not going to nothing else because I'm hot. And that was horrible for me. I didn't like it. And I didn't go to another party for a while. And I went again to, I can't even remember that second party. It was fun. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was fun. That second party was fun. But still, I remember like going to that second party. My roommate was like, okay, yeah, it's another party next weekend. I bet you coming. I'm like, yeah, just because I like that party doesn't mean that I'm going. And I never went to another one. Yeah, so I stayed away from the party scene. So it was like I was Netflixing. That Netflix is my life. I remember one night my Netflix account just started acting crazy, and I had to call family members and friends. Like, shout out to my friend Monet because she got me her Netflix information quickly. But Netflix was my life, and I was not a party girl, so I was always inside and at the library and stuff like that. I wasn't always at the library until like last couple of weeks of the semester, and I do mean like last 2 weeks. And when they say that finals week the library is going to be packed, please believe that finals week the library is going to be packed. I had been to the library several times before, and it was never like so many people, you can't find a computer and stuff like that. But when I went the last weeks, yeah, you couldn't find a computer. You didn't have anywhere to sit down. The conference rooms were taken. It was just stuff like that. So, I mean, it made me mad. It did. Because y'all don't ever be in here. Quick question real quick. Have y'all ever got a hairstyle that is to the side? Like a side blunt cut bob? I had that. And as soon as I got that blunt cut bob, automatically my neck just gets stuck like this. And now that I have a bang over here, my neck is stuck like this for some odd reason. But anyways, yeah, I was never in the scenes and in the midst. So that also helped me to stay focused on what I'm here for, and that was school. Another thing is being so far away from home. Like I tell y'all, I'm 6 hours away from home. Me being so far away has always, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but me being so far away has always made me like, I don't have anybody over my shoulder, and that's good and it's bad. But at the same time, that means I have to make every decision that I'm making for myself. That means that when I mess up, I've messed up. And I always just make sure that I made the right decisions, because I don't want to be on here or later on in life telling somebody, I wish I had done this, or had I not done this. So that's why I always went and tried to make the right decisions, because also another thing that bothered me is being sharing that dorm with all them girls. Sharing the dorm. I don't like community bathrooms. I hated it. I hate it. Why am I saying hate it? As if like I can look back on it and say I'm glad it's over. I have to go back in 2 days. I'm leaving to go back to that. And that's one thing that I don't like. And when you try to check somebody about something like, oh, I seen you do this, it's always an issue and stuff like that. And girls don't know how to take, what is it called? Constructive criticism. Meaning, I'm not even gonna say it. I know that, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you're having girl things, but that don't mean that you leave your girl items in here. You know, they can't take that, well, you ain't gonna come for me. And it's always a, yes I am, I'm coming for you now type of situation. But I always knew that I didn't want to have to call my mom and say, Mom, I'm in jail, because I just beat somebody up. I didn't want that. So, no, regardless of how, I'm not going to get on this YouTube stuff and lie, because I was about to tell y'all, regardless of how scary you might look, just walk away. The bigger person does walk away. But me, nobody's going to punk me. That's the thing about it. So we can yell, we can argue, we can do da 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 da. But at the end of the day, that's my thing. You can't keep yelling at me. And that was an issue with me. So that's why, for the most part, I closed myself off. And I made friends with people who I had stuff in common with. And the people that I did choose to be friends, I'm still friends with them. Why? Because we have things in common, and we motivate each other to do the right things and push each other in the right direction. Shout out to Ariane, because that's my friend, and she definitely does look out, and I look out for her. But other than that, I'm not just going to befriend somebody, oh, girl, you cute, let me be your friend, because just because you befriending a pretty girl don't mean that that pretty girl has her mind focused on what her mind should be focused on. And I just don't want y'all to get to school thinking, oh, this is about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? Don't always say it's going to be lit. Just remember what y'all going to do, what y'all are here for. And don't have to look back and be like, I wish I would have. Or had I not done. I don't have any regrets for my first semester. It was a great first semester. People think just because I didn't go to parties and things like that, I didn't attend everything. I had no issue with it. I actually liked my first semester. Why? Because the grades talk. The BS walks, you know? So, my grades was talking for me. I don't care about the parties and everything else on the outside. But I did say that this semester I'm going to one party. I'm not going to two. I'm going to one party. And that's it for me. That's it for me. Because this semester I'm really aiming to get a 4.0. Although I only got although I got a 3.9, I'm aiming for that 4.0. I'm going to get that 4.0 this semester, and I'm going to try to maintain that. It's a lot of benefits people don't realize that comes with having a high GPA, and that comes with making sure you're doing the right thing when you're in school. So, y'all got to make sure y'all get there, do the right thing, and make yourselves proud before y'all try to make everybody else proud, too. So, make sure y'all just set goals for yourself and make yourself proud before you try to make everybody else around you proud. Okay. And that's one of the things that I made sure I did as well. Bethune-Cookman, first semester was great. Everything was great. I can't complain about anything. How did I survive? How did you survive? How did I survive? God. God had to help me. He must have been pulling me by my pinky finger along the way, because yeah, he must have been, because I really was stressed about a lot of things But I came out on the winning side. So I'm grateful for everything that I did have to deal with. I'm grateful for everything that I did learn, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to attend this school. And it was great for me. My first semester was nice. I did the things that I wanted to do. I did do the things that I wanted to do. Most of them. Um, yeah, most of them. But everything was great for me. I think it's mainly all about discipline and staying true to you. When you get to school, don't change who you are. Because, baby, I know some people that know some people too. And y'all just have completely changed from high school and middle school. And change is good, but when you change it for the worse, I don't know if that's a good thing. However, remember, your business is your business. So, let me not talk on the next person. But everything was great for me, and I wish everybody the best. I know a couple of young ladies who have hit me up and said y'all got accepted to Bethune-Cookman. I wish y'all the best. One of them moved in today, actually, and I need to check on her and see how everything went for her. But I wish y'all the best, and make sure y'all go make goals for yourselves and make yourself proud. And don't do anything that you'll regret later. Don't get yourself caught up in anything that you'll regret being caught up in later either. Cause I didn't. I didn't. But yeah, and I hope that this new year brings everybody blessings, happiness, and me more YouTube videos, some more views, man. I need some more views and some more likes and subscribers. But Happy New Year, and I'm supposed to be coming back with another video. So y'all be great, alright?